Drafting, we're just right in on this one. I'm debating on whether I want to rare draft this one or not, but it's like cards from sets 3 through 7 is what we've got here. So top troop energy play, control, death cries. Yeah, so it looks like we might be trying to push the Blood Wild death cry deck. Trigger its death cries. Yeah, I haven't been able to do this yet, so this is kind of a big card for that. So we'll see what we can do. We might try to force a death cry deck of some sort. This could be interesting, or it should be interesting, hopefully. That's pretty good. Good start there. There's lots of death cries throughout all the sets, so that shouldn't be hard to do, honestly. This weekend, there's a lot of people trying to get your gaming attention. Hex is doing their event, their draft event, and then of course there's the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta. I played that a little bit on my Xbox, but unfortunately, the Star Fighter portions of it, I had a real hard time with using the controller. So that was a little bit of a drawback for me. Walking Boneyard's a classic for this deck type because it has a lot of things that end up in your crypt. So we'll probably just go Walking Boneyard here. Call of the Grave is also a good pickup. The interesting thing about this draft series is going to be the fact that there's going to be a lot of cards in here that people will have access to from other sets that they may have missed out on, the newer players and that sort of thing. So it's probably going to be really exciting for a lot of people to be playing this draft format. But yeah, I think Walking Boneyard is going to be our pickup here. Let's go ahead and spread these out a little bit. And I actually remembered to turn my camera off this week so you can see all the cards that we'll have, and then I'll turn it on when we're playing the actual games a little bit later today. So hopefully everything will go well here. Emperor's Lackey can be okay for this type of deck. Dread Harvest seems like that might be the pickup though. It's kind of doing things we want to do. We get Dreadlings with this thing. +2/+2 spell shield. Shroom can you control? I don't know how much of that I'm going to want to have. Sacrifice a troop. This troop. That troop gets bigger. I think the Dread Harvest is pretty solid. Yeah. Hopefully. I don't know. Do we want that or do we want the Abominate? I'll pick up the Dread Harvest. We'll see what happens. Pick up the Dread Harvest. It's kind of a Blood Wild deck, so I'm trying to kind of push those things. Maybe Abominate would have been better there. It's hard to say. Another Puffball. I might be able to do something where I'm actually doing Blood Wild, whatever they're called. This kind of does what we want, right? Cocktail Explorer. Grave Offering. Ooh, this is kind of a big deal. Yeah, I think we want this Grave Offering because we should be buffing up things pretty crazy. Because we can play it for 8 and have a ridiculous thing happen. Yeah, we want this Grave Offering. That's kind of a big deal. I'm even ramping a little bit with my Dread Harvest, but yeah, in the late game I can pull back 4 bodies with this. It's kind of a big deal. Let's see here. Probably gonna have to restart my client just because I'm missing sounds here. I'm not sure why. It might be because of a setting I have missed here. Gain 4 health, draw 2 cards. then summon a Dreadling. I think I'm going to get the Blood Ice here. Yeah, I'll get that. Let's see if I can fix my sound issue here. No, it should be coming through my headphones. Or maybe not. Hold on. Okay, maybe now it'll come through my headphones. Well, or at least other sounds would if they were working. So I could, yeah, this guy's pretty good because I can give the next thing Death Cry effects. That's pretty cool. Sure, I'll get that guy. Can socket him for the 1/1 Death Cry effect, and then the next guy gets the same Death Cry effect. Squirrel Titan's not bad. Each opposing champion loses 3 health and I gain 3 health. That's alright. Cremate's kind of a big deal for the Ruby player. Nature Reigns is a pretty solid piece of removal. I think I'll pick up the Twin Tail though. I mean, I have the ramp with the Dread Harvest helps me. It's not really ramp per se, but it's deck thinning and it helps out a bit. Yeah. Let's see. Put up to 3 cards. Cost 1 or less and encrypt into your hands. I don't think I'm going to have that many cards that cost 1 or less. I think this is a pretty good piece of removal. For Wild especially. It readies the troop as well, which is pretty sick. So we'll pick up Stinkhorn there. This guy looks expensive, but you'd be surprised how many times he makes it. Mushroom you control dies, gain 1 health. This could be interesting too. I don't know. I feel like the Snarl Brute's a better answer to certain strategies that are out there. 6/6 Spell Shield is really hard to deal with in this format. There's not a lot of things that sacrifice troops or force a sacrifice of a troop, and even if there are, you probably have things that help out with that. I like the Cannibalize, but I think I also like the Necropolis coins. Probably the Cannibalize, right? That's probably what we want here. Another Cannibalize. There's that Abominate. I think I want the Abominate. I mean, I could get this thing too. Yeah, I mean, I could go Shroomkin. I am picking up a lot of Dread Harvest, Dreadling type things. This is kind of a big deal when we're talking about the Dreadling deck. Yeah, I'll try it, sure. I don't think I have the Dreadling gems, though. That's the thing. The Dreadlings don't get as good when you don't have the gems. Cottontail Explorer is pretty solid, so I may or may not play this guy. Depends how much Dreadling I can muster in one turn. Seems pretty solid. So Wild is super open, from what I can tell here. I guess I'll take the body here. Yeah, let's take this body. Ooh, Nature Reigns, definitely. Yeah, most definitely. And I guess this guy. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so put a target non-action card for my crypt into my hand. I'm not seeing a lot of. I mean, we've got another puffball, but I don't know how much Shroomkin generation I have. I don't have anything that generates Shroomkin every turn, so I think I might end up just rare drafting this. Arachnophobia. Yeah, that's pretty reasonably good. Arachnophobia is always good to force that discard. Yeah, I'll pull the Arachnophobia. That's probably actually worth it here. Periphagy is solid piece of removal here. Destroy target exotic butcher is actually really good here as well. Merciless color. Champion sacrifices a troop. And then power pain. We can conscript troops. I think we want the butcher here, right? Troop gets -1/-1 this turn. Conscript troop cost -1. Yeah, one of these blood cards is going to make it back to me. We've got this Sky Shaper thing. Somebody in Sapphire is going to be really happy with this pack. I'll pick up the Butcher here. Void a troop. Target troop gets -3/-3. I may not have the troops for this because even though I've got things that can do it. I've got Dreadlings out there, but this may be hard to make happen on the average. Ooh, another Storm Dancer though. I could pick up one of these. I like Festering Decay, but I don't think I'm going to have enough troops that I can just throw away to make it happen. So I'm going to go with this Storm. Well, actually I should, right? Because I have tons of things that do stuff. Yeah, we'll see if Storm Dancer comes back to me. You know, I forgot, I have a whole bunch of things that are making little troops, so. Of course, I don't think most of these things are Shroomkin. As I take another Shroomkin related card. I think that those things are, what are they, elementals? Or something? Target troop you can get +2/+2 in Skyguard. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and take this guy and we'll just see what we can do. Of course, the Spiraling Egg, yeah, they're infiltrators, that's a classic too. Sapphire, whoever's the Sapphire player is going to be super happy. Look at this Lawn Paw Sight, Infiltrator, Arcane Focus, and they won't know what to do with themselves with this pack. Take that War Bunny. Right. Ethereal Collar is a classic. Oop, there we go. Botanist. There we go. That's what we needed. Now we can do Dreadlings. Now we got Botanist. Yeah, there we go. So we're kind of like half Dreadlings, half Deathcries, because I'm not seeing a ton of Deathcry type things, which is sad because that means we may not end up actually playing our first draft card. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be funny. Let's see here. Another Dread Harvest. If we're gonna do this, we might as well go balls to the wall. Spire comes into play. You get health. This is basically a buff for these, but I have to have production. I have to have Dreadling production. Underworld Decree has been proven to not be that great. Smash Magus also works with the Dreadlings, but you have to have production. So I'm still trying to build up my production of Dreadlings before I pick up some of the buffs that go along with them. And I'm still not, well, I guess we do have this guy's Death Cry. Yeah, this is kind of a big deal. Target opposing troop gets, yeah, we kind of want that. We'll see. Maybe we'll get one of the Smash Magus or the Dread Harvest come back around for us. Interplay. Okay, we should be able to make this happen. We got Shoku's Garden over here. Stargazer seems like it's just kind of fallen out of favor. I guess most people just look at it as a 3/3. But, I mean, it could buff things and make some really big troops for you. We'll see if we can make this guy happen. We can make two things come into the turn at the same time, right? Two troops at the same time. We got Dreadlings and we've got stuff that produces little guys. Little 1/1s. I've always been a fan of this guy. The problem is it's a random chance and you don't get to choose. Arachnophobia again, but I think the color is what we want here. The Ghastly Exchange is interesting, but I think color is basically going to be the best bang for the buck, especially because we've got lots of little piddly guys that we should be producing. So we're basically playing some sort of tokens type of a deck right now, although I don't know that we have the token production that we should have. There's another Shroomkin buff card. Yeah, I think we want the Shroomkin guy. Potent Puffball. So that's 2 Puffballs. It's a solid body by itself too. It's a 3/3. I mean, that's reasonable, right? Whew. All right. We're seeing some rares get passed up though. That's good, I guess. People really like this card. I'm not a huge fan of it. Power Pain or another color. Yeah, I think I want to do the Power Pain. Let's do that. Stargazer, I guess. Yeah, we want Stargazer here. Enlarge troop +2/+2 in Skyguard. We have like no sky protection, so this is like the only piece of sky protection I have. And I can socket some stuff too, but I have like nothing to protect the skies right now. Yeah, so I need things like that and this Vine Lash. Like flying's gonna give me fits, I can already tell with the way the deck is shaping up here. Cloud Kill, I guess, just in case. This looks better than it actually ended up being, but I don't know. I suppose it could be helpful. Some 2 Dreadlings. Yep, Dreadlings in the Shoku Garden. And I guess I'll take the Apprentice, the body. And I've got a Death Dealer anyways. No one wants Death Dealer. So Summoner's not that great. Rotting Chomp Knight's kind of a big deal for our deck. We'd probably go with that. We also have Concuss here. Yeah, That's not really that great compared to the Chomp Knight. I think we're going Chomp Knight here. It's pretty cut and dry. We also have this Deadeye, which we hope comes back to us. Predator Prey is not bad, and there's a Dancer. We didn't see a Dancer come back either. Yep, I think we go with the Chomp Knight. That's pretty solid for what we're doing, so pretty easy choice there. Periphagy probably here. Spiderlings, yep. Get those spiderlings out. There's more little stuff. Sure, periphagy. Kills anything as long as it's targetable. I wonder if I just turn down the music. Oh, I did just turn down the music. Maybe that'll bring it back. No. Eager Lackey, conscript troop with cost 4. Maybe. Ooh, we also have Death's Head Rider though. That's kind of a big deal. I think with all the stuff we're creating, we should be able to make this happen. I like both of these, but I think I like the Death's Head Rider. We also need the flying protection, so yeah, it's kind of an easy choice, right? Easy choice. There's another Concuss. This is alright. We also have Power and Pain again. Can pick up a Power and Pain. I think Power and Pain is better than Concuss here. I like Concuss. For 4, I can make you discard 2 cards and deal 2 damage to you. Or if you're playing things really fast, I can do... Yeah... I'll go with the Power of Pain. Another Periphagy. It's pretty good. Or a Storm Dancer. I'm really just not seeing the death, whatever it is, things. What is it called? Death Cry. I'm not seeing a lot of the Death Cry cards. I'm seeing just a lot of other things. Second Periphagy. I guess I'm playing against the really big decks. Storm Dancer is good too. Yeah, I think I want a second Periphagy. It's just solid removal. Smash Magus. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Blightbark Paladin. There we go. That's a good Deathcry card if I ever saw one. Now I gotta play the Deathcry stuff. That's an excellent Deathcry card. Kills things, makes things bigger. Sure. Lots of cool stuff. Mostly kill things. And it's got lethal. Yeah, that guy's super solid for what we built. Yeah, nobody really likes Lyrical Chanter. Start your turn, get more resources. That's definitely better than just one resource once in a while. Crossing Swords is solid too if you need it. Cannibalize, we already have one. Yeah, I think we want the Lyrist. Chlorosaur. I don't think I'm going to be gaining that much health. So either Smash Magus or Power and Pain. Or maybe even Zentos Hunger. Or there's a Wild Ice too. Gain 4 health and draw 2 cards. Yeah, I guess I'll do the Power and Pain. I'm a solid. All right, here we can get the concuss. I like Storm Dancer too. I'm just trying to figure out how good it's going to be to gem that thing with, when it dies, the death cry effect. But the death cry may not actually do that much in our deck, honestly. Assault, enlarge. Yeah, we need this for the Sky Guard. I guess I can get Immortal Tears or Primal Prism. Primal Prism's probably better. Prism's probably better. I'm not sure what to think about this deck, whether it's going to be good or not. I didn't get some of the things that you kind of want to see. There's another concuss. I guess people didn't really want that. Yeah, I want that. Oh, there's another Storm Dancer. All right, I've got 2 Storm Dancers. That's not so bad. I feel like this might be, I might have wanted more of those. Smash Magus, wow, okay. Yeah, 5/5. I just need to be able to scrounge to get to these things. Cannibalize came back. Wow, a lot of things. Another Smash Magus. Okay, well I guess I should have gone with the other card. Okay, well this is interesting to say the least. Okay, well I'm going to go ahead and flip this. I'm going to exit my game, flip over to my full camera, exit the game and restart it to see if I can get some sound working here. Okay, that's working. Let's see if I restart Hex, if I can get some sound now. I hear sound. It's probably a little bit loud. I'm gonna have to turn it down a bit. Okay. Oops, I didn't want to go there. Alright, let's continue on with our draft. Let's get the draft deck built, as it were. So we got champions going way back that we could pick up. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. This is like overwhelming. We might want... I don't know if we want that guy. So it's just 1 Dreadlings every turn, right? Yeah. Yeah, we probably actually just want Kakalichu for this deck, honestly. We probably just want this guy. This guy just summons a Dreadling. Alright, well we'll see if I want to try to do the Death Cry thing or not. We may stick with this guy, we may not. It's probably going to be a high resource type of a deck, a very resource hungry kind of a deck. See, I think I want to put the Blight Blossom thing on this guy. I want that on here. I want those here. I don't want these. I actually don't have a ton of Deathcry troops, unfortunately. And I don't think there's another thing I can do besides this Deathcry ability. So I'll put one of them back, the other two should have a thing. Alright, well if I need to put it on something else, I can always pull those back further. I'm not feeling great about this, honestly. I don't know if we're gonna have what we need to make it happen. Just kind of putting the things in, and I'm going to pare it back down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm putting cards in that I think will be good in game one. I don't have any way to get life in this deck, I don't think. Well, I guess I have Shoku's Garden. Did I put that in here? Really, it's going to be hard to figure this deck out, honestly. Like what I should be doing, how I should be playing it. I may need to play both of those Cannibalize, though. Alright, we gotta pare this thing down, so we gotta sack a lot of cards to make this happen. I wonder how many of my cards are whatever they are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think I might just need to go away from, I might just need to ditch the Deathcry. That's what probably needs to happen here. I just need to ditch the Deathcry stuff and just keep the best Deathcry troops by themselves. And like, if it happens, it happens. Like, these three, I could probably keep them. But I could ditch the Storm Dancers possibly, and then just kind of try to go and do where is it? Is it this guy? Yeah. I could try to do the old Slag Pot. I don't think this is gonna go well though, somehow. The Dreadling with Slag Pot. Thing is, I don't have a Dreadling gem. That's the problem. Let's see what my curve looks like. It's probably just like all over the place. It's actually not that bad. If this was a constructed deck, this wouldn't be bad. If this is a constructed deck where I had to take 50 cards, this wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I don't see this happening, so I'm gonna pull these out. Let's go ahead. I think I'm gonna have to put this back in because this gives me a the troop types I need. So we're gonna put those back in, and we'll go ahead and give those the Death Cries with the Blight Blossoms. At least I'll have some things that have Death Cry on them. 30, so I need to get rid of 7 cards here. So maybe 1 per effigy. And if I have to go over the top, I can bring that guy back. But he doesn't really fit with what we're doing. I think I need more than one of these Smash Maguses. This guy may just be too clunky to play. I feel like I can play this guy and it's going to be fine. Plus, I really want to. I'm going to try to hold on to him. We'll see if we can hold on to him for now. I still feel like this might be too clunky to play, so we're going to pull it. We have a fair amount of removal anyways. I think we should be okay. I need this guy because he's that. I don't need this guy. Basically, I'm just looking for all of the, whatever this symbol is, the underworld troops I can get here right now. I feel like I need both of these cannibalize because there's a fair amount of discard that's out there. I mean, like I'm playing Arachnophobia. I saw a bunch of. I guess there was Concuss was getting passed quite a bit. People didn't remember how annoying Concuss was apparently. That could be a really annoying card. I've got enough stuff to buff all my troops. I've got this. Which could be a winner. Man, what do I cut? What do I cut here? Maybe no, I think I want to keep this because this works with him and heals me every turn, even if it's only for 1. Maybe I do get rid of a cannibalize. But this seems fine, because I can even end step this. It just depends on how fast the decks are that I'm going to be playing against, really. Oh boy. Let's see what our curve is doing here. Got a lot of 4 drops. Maybe Smash Magus. I mean, I like this card. Well, it's a 6/6 basically for 4. Which could be important. And if I pull it back, if I resurrect it, I can make it even. I can make it a 9/9. So I think I need it. I need both of these. Definitely want that. I guess I just get rid of my Lord Blightbark because I don't feel like he's going to do very much here because there's just not a lot of death cries for him to target. There just really aren't that many death cries to target. Feels bad. Man, I'm trying to keep him. Somebody Dreadling, that's fine. You know what, this guy's probably going to be super clunky. It's just not going to happen. Let's just pull that guy. I'm at 24. And I'll pull back a Cannibalize just in case something's really fast. I can always pull it back. Man, it's tough. That's a lot of tough decisions there. So that's how it goes sometimes, though. Blood Ice, Primal Prism, and we are mostly blood, a little bit wild. So we want to have... This deck's probably not going to work. So something like that. Go ahead and restart my local recording here. So we'll pick our sleeve. And say play game. I'm trying to remember how many my champion ability is. I know every time I play a troop, it counts as a charge for it. Alright, let's see if we can make it happen. The Dreadlings. Oh, I thought I changed my... I guess I didn't save. I have to remember to change it. So somebody's playing all the thresholds. And this doesn't look that great. I think I'm gonna toss this back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna toss this back. Alright, we'll keep this, I guess. Conntail Explorer helps out a lot here. So we'll toss this for a charge, a shard here. Looks like he tossed his back too. No, he didn't. He went 7. I'm at 6, but I do have the first straw, so I'm okay. Actually, do I go spell here now? Maybe I'll go with a spell? No, I think I still want a resource here. So... Yep. So he's swinging, which means he has a card in his hand that every time he swings, he gets something from swinging. Yeah, let's go ahead and Cottontail Explorer here. That's not the greatest for me. Yeah, that's interesting. I really don't want to scrounge those guys. Take 4, take 3 here, possibly. Take 3. So I'll swing back. Okay, we'll go Lord, and then I've got Paladin. Yeah, Paladin and Death Rider I can use here. Take 2. I guess I can make him sacrifice a guy. We'll do this. Let's do this and make him sacrifice. So if I do that, he's going to sack a guy anyways, so... So if he sacks a guy, makes him 4/4, he goes back to being a 2/2. So we're in good shape to do this. And I'll have 2 Dreadlings for Death's Head Rider to target. So he's going to save his guy, and then my thing resolves, making him 2/2 anyways. And I'll swing. That's fine. Death's Head Rider and get a ton of Dreadlinks next turn. I don't know, it doesn't feel like the Dreadlinks are doing as much as I need them to do though. That's not good. That I need to deal with. So if he swings, I'll let this guy die and kill that. Yeah, let's go and do that. Okay. It's an end step, and that is also an end step one that I can do. So swing with that guy. Yeah, that's what you should do. So I'm probably cannibalizing his end step here. Yeah, that's not good. There we go. Periphagy, right on time. Let's periphagy that guy. So he just gains 2 health every turn. I guess I should probably turn on my webcam. There we go, there's a spider that is invisible and underwater. Yep, now he's on top of the water. It's unblockable, which is nice for me. Still get their card draw though when that happens. Power and pain for something here. So now whatever he blocks, I can sacrifice to this guy. So he doesn't get the healing off of it. I can actually empower and play this to get 4 troops from my crypt back, which really I only have Rotting Chomp Knight, and I guess I have that bunny, the War Bunny, to bring back. It's gonna abominate that guy, sure. Oh, actually I can take his stuff out of his crypt too. He's healing pretty good here. Just basically swing with the unblockables and those guys. Stop him from gaining life here. That healing as much as possible, so if he swings for some reason, we got this guy I can block here. Actually, we could just double block his guy here. Don't want him gaining life here, if I can help it. But I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that's too bad. So he's gonna gain 5 here. Let's go ahead and play this guy this turn. So you'll gain 5. Smash Mag is coming through next turn though. periphery. I'm gonna have to put that second periphery in into the deck. Oh wait, oh whoops. That was stupid. Okay. At this point, I just want this thing to die, so I'm actually going to swing as my botanist. So I just want that thing to die. So he stops getting life. That was stupid. No more life for this guy, which I'm fine with. Wow. All right, here we go. I want that. I want his profane ritualist. I could take my dread botanist back. Ritualist first and then start playing other things. Like this Vile Fang. This thing gets smaller. Oh, for each troop in a crypt. Yeah, that's right. It's my own walking boneyard. We'll put this What am I doing? Just kill both of his things. Should have killed both of his artifacts. Oh well. That was silly. Okay, so lethal here, this guy, and Light Blossom here, Smash Mag is here, and I guess another one of these guys can go there. Maybe a Periphagy, because that just felt like his deck's trying to go all in on certain things. And it's kind of a slow playing deck as well that he's playing. The Smash Magus was a big deal here. Oh, you know what? Concuss. He's playing this really slow deck. I feel like that's going to be better for me. I'm going to pull out some of my Dreadling stuff. There. Or I just use Dreadlings as a resource now. Definitely want to just concuss this guy, because he's just sitting on cards in his hand for so long. Yeah, this is great. We can go with Black Ice for a resource right off the bat. Or spell, rather. We want that for spell. And then we've got Arachnophobia. That's going to be a huge issue for him. Cultivator. is all about that guy. Arachnophobia is a big deal here. Midnight Paladin and a Lasgar's Bloodsworn, okay. If I draw a resource, I could do Merciless Color here. But eventually I'll draw that resource to play Periphagy, so if he buffs this guy up like crazy, go nuts again, shouldn't matter. Just need to run him out of cards again, really. Boneyard, here we go. So... I guess I'll play the 5/5 Boneyard. I don't think I have any Venom in hand right now. This isn't. It's an elemental, so I want to wait till I have Venom to get the Venom Allegiance trigger off of this guy. Actually, yeah, that's Shin Hair. Okay. Oh, you have to void troops out of your crypt for that. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's better than I thought it was. Yeah, okay, that's not so bad. Guess I'll take 5. Sure. It's fine. At least I've got a better target for color now. Charge here more than anything else. Probably kill his lackey. At least I would. So it's just one of those diminishing returns type things. Yeah. So Periphagy next turn. Now do I go for the Boneyard or the Harvester? That is the question. Take another, take 6 this time. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Kill this dude. Kind of trying to take control of the match before I start swinging here. I could have swung there, but there's a chance he might be able to kill my Chomp Knight. We double block Harvester if he swings. I don't think he has tricks for this Harvester, though. Sure, I'll make the trade, that's fine. Yay, Spiderling. Oh man. I kind of don't want to get rid of those things. Yeah, we'll just periphegy this guy and swing it in. Start pushing that damage. Kind of want to pull those guys back, or at least have a chance to pull them back later. Hopefully that's game there. Getting all them resources, or getting all those thresholds rather. What's going on? Hex Baldo. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 health. I think I have plenty of cards that I can play here. Unfortunately, I don't have... Oh, the spider doesn't count as Venom. That's too bad. Actually, these guys would, though. So we'll Dreadling, so that way we'll have Venom in play for this Runeweb Cultivator. Right, and that should have put spiders in his deck. This counts as a spider. It's a spider, a shroomkin, and a robot at the same time, so it should count for... Or actually, it's not Venom. Never mind, didn't do anything. I thought that it might, but apparently not. At least I've got something I can target now. I can target the Dreadling and, well, I guess nothing else. For Death's Head Rider, Smash Magus, I kind of waiting to play those things, so I guess not. Okay. Let's get our... What I get? I got a deck sleeve, the Season 5 ladder sleeve. Okay. Yeah, I'm just a big fan of this one. Well, the deck seems to be working, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to go ahead and restart my local recording here. And we'll see if we can play another game or two. Having a good Sunday afternoon, everybody. Yeah, back to the drawing board indeed. Alright, let's see if we can make it happen here. We'll go ahead and keep our hand. I think I'll go ahead and pull a resource just so I'll be able to play my Rotting Knight. I don't have to worry about it. Off of my Blood Ice here. Oh, maybe not. I guess I'll pull not a resource then. So, War Bunny into Puffball. And then Chomp Knight. Oh no, Periphegy. And And a Deadeye. Cheap shots, my guy. Wow, that's just rude. Ooh, that's mean. Oh, he's playing a Spider Eggs deck? Yeah. So if we put Spider Eggs in my deck, then I can mill. That seems pretty mean. Fortunately, I can only make one Dreadling right now. Take the 2. Yeah, I'll take the 2. Random action meet the threshold. This turn. Okay, that's not so bad. Hatchery Priest is a problem. That's an issue. Holy cow, Flood. Flooding like a mug. This is not looking good. Yep, that's 3 spiders. Yep, that's a Runeweb Infiltrator. Drawing like every resource here. That guy will help. He doesn't have Crush though. Hopefully he just doesn't have removal. Hopefully. Luckily my guys are big enough that that would be a bad block for him. Yep. Taking 1, getting spiders. So many spiders right now. You can draw a card, thanks. I don't want to mill 5 cards and give you spiders. Oh my gosh, right now. I guess we'll just go for it because I need to start doing something. It's a fair amount of damage. If I could just hold out and not draw any spiders here, that would be good. I'm actually going to take away my card drawing card. I think I'm going to pull that out of the deck. here. I don't think I have anything that can purge the spiders per se. This guy's got a good deck. I don't want him to get any health. I need to win this race, so that's why I'm killing the Emerite here. He can make me mill. That's gonna be the real issue here. I'm just sitting on 4 shards. I have no activations I can do. Periphagy. Alright, well, this game looks like it's over. Because I got nothing. I got at least half the deck is spiders here. So I'll save my wild shard in case I draw my other thing. I guess I have one guy, right? I guess I'll get the damage I can get. So we'll push with the house here. Get 6. Lucky to draw that Shoku's Garden here. That's just really good luck. I don't know if I can finish here. I'm happy with my decision though to get rid of that. Get rid of this guy because he could have healed quite a lot. Swing with that guy, yep. Hatchery Priest before my turn. Well, that is not good for me. Yep. If I had some sort of direct damage, that would be good. Some sort of ruby, you know? Or if I had blood direct damage, that would be good. Take 1, 2. I have 5/5 that can swing next turn. Ah, there you go. Yep. That'll do it. Egg, botanist. I don't think it matters at this point. I think he just took control. Because if I swing, he's got blockers. Well, I guess I can maybe kill his milling guy, maybe. have a flyer in the deck. I feel like I want to get rid of the bigger guy. Even, I mean, he's getting more spiders, he's getting more spiders. It's really, it's like not a lot I can do. People felt like this was like one of the most frustrating decks to play against in that meta. The spiders deck. Yep. So I was looking for that for my deck. But I did flood pretty hard too, so there's that. Block something here? Oh, I can block things. Sure, I'll block things. Take a little bit less damage. Take 4 damage instead of whatever. More spiders, more spiders, more spiders, and a resource. At this point, I'm just trying to basically get some clock out of the guy because it's going to take him a little while with all these spiders to win. Yeah, well, I didn't get any spiders that time. He hit that just right too, like hit this guy into that guy into that guy, these two things. So far we actually haven't seen that much spider production out of this guy except for these two guys. So yep, that helps. The moral victory of being ahead on time here. That's what I have. While I sit here and do nothing. Because next turn it's over. Hey. I don't even think I want to show him that guy. Yeah, I don't really want to show him that I've got Lord Blightbark. Just need removal, really. I needed removal for his dudes, like cheap removal. So I just didn't have it. So we need to side in all the removal to stop the combos. Maybe some discard as well to stop combos here. Yeah, I think we just side in the discard and the removal for this deck to deal with it. Swing with the house. Should probably keep back 4 blockers. He should probably keep back 4 of his spiders. No, he's gonna keep back his whatever. That's a rough deck to deal with. Alright, another Periphagy. Yeah, we want that Festering Decay, Concuss. And I don't think I want Cannibalize in this deck at all. Alright, we'll see how this does for us. He is playing pretty quickly, or at least he did last time. Alright, this is fine. Periphagy is kind of a big deal. Let's match up. Hope he kills my Lord Blightbark. There's really not a lot of targets. He doesn't have a lot of targets for those Deathcry things. Ah, seriously? I was clicking on the... Seriously? I clicked on the shard and the other shard popped in front of it as the animation was taking it that direction. That's it. Yep. Non-resource here. I should have played that again. Messed it up again. Just messing up all over the place here. Yep, some spiders. Be a couple turns before I can Periphagy that guy. It gets a spider right away, that's nice. Maybe I should have given these things, not the Deathcry effect, maybe I should have gone with the blocking flyers. That's what I should have done. Yeah, I should have done that. Power and Pain, if I was thinking. Yep. Need to stop his spiders in the air. So I'll see if he can deal with this guy. Fortunately, I don't have anything to scrounge here. Wow. That's fine. So I guess I'll Perifage his guy next turn. And I've got targets for Smash Magus. Yeah, I've got targets for Smash Magus now. That works. Maybe I'll play the web spinner instead. Swing for 2. My Spiderling's better than his when I play this guy. Take 2 here, maybe 3 or 4. Cards is a lot of cards to have in hand. 9 and draw any in my discard. Yeah. That works. It's Hatchery Tormentor. Of course. Feels bad, but it's what it is. Wait a minute. That better not have put a card into my deck. I need to draw my discard. I have discard specifically to deal with this. Sure, of course. Take 2. Just a slow bleed. There we go. 5 every turn though. This is bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up. 5. I've got 3 turns. I think I lose. Yep. That's nice. Take 5. Helps a little bit, but not enough. Yep. It's over. Yep. The spiraling deck's still strong. Too strong for me, and didn't draw any of the stuff to make him discard cards, and couldn't deal with things fast enough. Alright, go to game 3 here. I still feel pretty good about this pool. This may not be the best champion though. Maybe I should go with someone else. It just feels like he's not really doing enough for me. Yeah, maybe I just do the Kagalichu plan. There, the Puck Balthazar. Seems like it might be alright. Maybe I'll just go with this. Do that and then draw some more cards. Maybe I'll just go with the main deck Concuss. And play more of a control deck. Draw cards, Concuss. Yeah, maybe this will be better if I just do it this way. See if this goes better for me. I haven't played with this champion yet, so it feels like the other one was really just wasn't doing a lot for me anyway, so. Sure. So blood for a spell. Go ahead and just go explorer into botanist. Yeah, we want to do that. Wow, tons of resources. Draw all the resources. No flooding for me. Hopefully. Maybe I will flood. I'll flood anyways. I'll flood despite playing a card that... Power can custom for 2 cards. Stop the combos. Summon a Dreadling. Says when you play a troop, summon a Dreadling. Okay. So we just need to make it so we can't play a troop. Resources, huh? Well, hope he can play 2 cards here. 3 cards? If he played 3 cards, I come out behind. But otherwise, yeah, I just empty his hand out here. Sure. Classic. Really want these things to die at the end of the turn. It's harder for him to deal with them, doing anything with them if it's the end of the turn. Man, I cannot believe this. Let's see if he's got something good for me. That's pretty good. Make him discard the rest of his hand. Now he's in top deck mode. Play the attendant, hopefully take over the game there. Have cannibalize ready. Just gonna pump it up. Pump up the jams. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10's pretty good. 10's pretty good. just stick with this. I don't even think Periphagy is that good in here in this matchup. Maybe change these. We're going to change these all to Skyguard Steadfast. Yeah. Discarding cards is pretty good. Be nice if I could have done that to the last guy. If we had done that there, then things probably would have been a lot different. Yeah, Concuss. And Dread Harvest. We're great. We're in good shape here. Primal Prism for Wild, and the Dread Harvest for the other Wild we need. Concuss when we get to 8. Keep this. Yeah, this is pretty happy with this. Yep. Concuss for 1 seems like it's going to be bad. Take 2 here. Okay, that's not so bad. Mostly just using this to gain 3 health here, more than anything else. Take 3 back, Concuss for 2, break up the combo. Hopefully. 3. That's good. Actually, I can smash Magus here. I think we want to concuss though, just in case he's got some sort of removal. Yeah, get the best value out of this. Yep. It's a tendon and a mechanized guy. He's almost able to play that. If he had the double sapphire, he could have played it. Sure. Ooh, that's a big deal. A Smash Magus here because that's what I want to throw in front of his 5/4. Just gonna buff his field here. Can't kill my guy. Okay. Surprised he didn't buff his field there and just swing it through. He kind of needs to push the damage in. Sure. Grave Offering can pull that back later. Shard doesn't do much for me. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. I don't need a spider spawn. I'll just say no. Having things with steadfast in this matchup's kind of a big deal. I think he's gassed out at this point. I don't know. He should have had the one. He should have taken the one turn and buffed his field. I think it might be too late for him to buff his field and get enough damage in, especially with this thing healing me every time one of my little dudes dies. In hand, so this just does 2 damage to him, so we'll just sit on that. He can't lose his field here to one dude. That's really not acceptable. I think he's got enough damage, hopefully. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12's a lot though. Not enough damage, but 12 is a lot. And with the flying Death Rider, that's definitely a problem. Graves Offering is going to take a turn. And the spider doesn't help. Something I can play this turn. That thing. Yeah. I think he still wins. He's got the damage. He's got that. this is not going to work. That's good games. Yep. Alright. See what we can do with this time. Yeah, that's it. Pretty much I just need to draw my... I just need to keep him off his combo. Good. Keep. We're actually go with it. Fortunately, we didn't get any of our discard here. So 1 in 11 chance of drawing discard here. A little bit better because we placed a spell on top, but. This actually is probably a pretty bad card in this matchup, honestly. I'm just gonna do this right now. Great, so we definitely want to do this. We gotta break up them combos as much as possible. What you guys doing? Well, I don't know where it is, Elliot. Check your room. Hey. No crying. There's no crying.
I looked everywhere.
Well, it's not going to be in my room. I'll tell you that much. It's not going to be in my room. Alright, let's see what we draw off his deck. Elliot's dad's busy right now. Resource. Do I want to destroy this troop? I don't think I do. I really don't. I think I'd rather just merciless color it. Yeah, let's just do that. Sure. The later I can get this to the late game, or the better. Okay, flying 2/2 Swift Strife life gain. What? Well, at least I've got Butcher. So we'll have that, which seems to deal with it pretty well. I don't really want to play this because I don't want to put Shroomkin into play that it's just going to heal him. Boy, the kids are crying, so I'm going to close this door. If he swings, I block because I don't think he has tricks. Okay. So he just completely changed the way his deck runs. Like he's not running hardly any of the stuff he was running before. Which is kind of crazy. Is that free? No, it cost 1. I guess I'll do that when I play my Shoku's Guard. I'll play Shoku's Guard next turn and I'll do that. Sure. Well, at least I didn't sacrifice any troops to that thing. That's nice. Alright, well, which one do I butcher? Probably the Life Drainer. Yeah, probably the Life Draining guy. Might as well sacrifice these guys and make them bigger, huh? Spiders in my deck. That removal card is so good. Incubation webs, so good. Hopefully I can just get there. Yeah, maybe not. Yep. I'm okay with that. Alright, I guess. This game could be better, but I think I'm doing okay. I might win this. We'll see. I've got a combo where I'm gaining 1 life every turn. Hey, that's pretty good, right? I'm taking 6. That's not good. I can give back 6. Oh, sure, of course. I have to play this resource. Because I need to get my champion ability to do things. So I'm taking net 5 a turn, and he's ahead. But hey, this guy keeps getting bigger, so that's good, right? One day, maybe he'll connect. One day. Lots of cards in hand for this guy, too. Maybe he's got damage. He might have direct damage in hand, which would really suck for me. So can't this guy sacrifice himself? No, he has to sacrifice other things, not... Sure! There's 8. I guess I should have left my flyer up as a mistake. I should have counted. Whenever a shroomkin. Do I have a shroomkin out? No. Wow. What a dummy. Play mistakes there. Should have left my flyer up. So. Yep. Well, that's going to be it for this week.